Hey guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Klotzen Panzer Battles. This is Crusader in November 1941. The second scenario in the Africa campaign. And in this battle we will face a British counterattack. We need to take Tobruk again in this part of the map. We have it surrounded more or less. Deployment area here and a supply fleet. There's also a supply point here, so I guess we have supplies in this general area. Not so much though in this part of the map. I don't see any supply points, and that is where the supply fleet will play a role. I guess we need to move it all the way to Bardia, which is a very long trip. It'll take 8 or 9 turns. Meanwhile, we will face a counterattack here. So we need to set up a defensive position in this area. These troops need to guard the mountain passes right here and here. So we will probably keep them where they are for the most part. Maybe move some of these troops towards Bardia. But every movement will cost supplies, and I don't think we have actually access to any supplies here apart from the supply fleet, so that's a bit of a challenge. And after we survive the attack here, we still need to get to Sidi Barini and Marsa Matruh again. Oh, I don't think this will be particularly easy. Right, let's check the army. Let's see what we have to work with. I think we need to invest in more fighters, maybe. We will face a lot of the quality units of the Royal Air Force. Hurricanes, Spitfires maybe. We can upgrade 2 of the 109s to Fokker Wolves. I think there are 2 available. Let's first maybe upgrade the 109E we still have. This is for free, right? Take it. Overstrength to 14. Very expensive, but we need the Luftwaffe at full strength. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fighters. One Fokker Wolf. And let's upgrade this guy. Wow, that's a lot. Let's see if the price differs. No. What? Is that enough? 6 fighters. And we only have 1 bomber. Well, also the Heinkel. Let's overstrength the bomber. Stuka. We have this. The DO-17Z. Let's upgrade it to a Heinkel. Well, 1 strategic bomber is probably enough. Let's overstrength all the infantry units to the level of the commander. Wow, a level 14 commander on this unit. That's amazing. Let's keep that commander alive. Pionieren can stay at home. As for the tanks, we have a 4E and can upgrade that to a 4F maybe. .3G is fine, I think. .4C. Upgrade to 4F. So 2 3Gs and 2 4F tanks. Three anti-air units available. One Stuka. But we first have to deal with all the enemy fighters. And only after that we can deploy the bombers. Otherwise they will be shot out of the air immediately. Three artillery pieces. This can be upgraded to a 15 centimeter gun. And we can deploy 29 units. And we have 27. Don't want to deploy the second Heinkel or the Pionieren, so 25, so 4 extra units can be deployed. Let's maybe get more fighters. Can get 2. And maybe more regulars in an opal. Overstrength these units if we can afford it. We cannot afford it. At least we cannot afford to overstrength the fighters. We can overstrength the infantry units. And that's it. Let's go to deployment. We want the anti-air here, I guess. Regulars. Artillery. Anti-air. Let's see how many fighters do we have available. 8. Let's put 4 in this area. And 4 here. Also the Stuka and the Heinkel can go here. That's it for the Luftwaffe. And what do we want here? Regulars. Extra artillery. Maybe a 3G. The scouts. Let's get that in this area. Maybe give us some information about the enemy. Put a bunch of tanks here. And more regulars maybe. Still 4 slots available. Let's get more regulars near Tobruk. And that's it for deployment. I think we still had a few promotions. Let's take care of those before the battle starts. Aggressive. And also aggressive. Let's start Crusader. Massive amount of troops and the first Royal Air Force units. Going for the strong point and by the looks of it destroying it in one turn. Bunch of gigantic bombers. Yeah, we need to achieve air superiority very quickly. Otherwise, we will have no army. In 10 turns. Wow. Massive RAF presence in the area. And for a major victory we have 26 turns. What do we have? A Wellington. That looks like a massive bomber. Bowfighter. Spitfire. Mark 5B. And a Mosquito. We can start with the anti-air. This is a 88. Cannot target the planes though. .88 flak. A range of 1. That's kind of strange. What about the area near Tobruk? We have a Sterling, another giant bomber. Blenheim. And a ferry battle. I think we had an artillery piece here already destroyed. The enemy did leave their position though, so that may give us an opportunity here. Tank also has no artillery support. This is a decent tank though, Matilda Mark II, 3G. Should be able to handle it. This looks like an anti-tank gun. Right, let's maybe first send in some fighters to deal with the ferry battle first, I guess. We need to have one fighter available to escort the supply fleet. I think we also have a Italian fighter, yes. That's gone. Blenheim bomber. Almost gone. And the other fighters are needed here. This is a Spitfire. Wow, those are not great odds. Spitfire Mark 4B. Gone, very good. And that's it for the Luftwaffe. Bombers will stay at the base. We need some kind of air superiority before we send them out. Let's deal with the Matilda. And the infantry here. Yeah, it can be a target. This tank can be targeted by the Sterling. Not sure if this gun provides anti-tank support for these units. Maybe. Surrender. Very good. Say Crusader. Let's give this Italian tank some anti-tank support. These troops and move up. Anti-air probably has artillery support, so let's be careful. Minefield here. I guess that is it for Tobruk, the Tobruk area. Let's scout the area around the mountain pass. Inbound a Valentine Mark II and a Matilda Mark II, so we need the 3G. And the 3F maybe. Yeah, there is supply in the general area of Tobruk. So these troops are out of supply. As long as they don't move, it's fine, but destroy these guys. Do some damage here. And that's it for turn 1. So we started moving the supply fleet towards Bardia, then that will take more than 10 turns, I think. These Italian troops can stay where they are, guard the objective. And for now I'll keep these troops also in place. Maybe move up the artillery to defend this area. But other than that, keep them in place. Nothing they can do here. We need to keep this line intact. Let's take care of the promotions. HQ French. And that's it for turn 1. Wow, that anti-air has a massive range. And more bombers. And fighters. Wow, that's 5 damage to the 109. And more fighters inbound. We may lose a 109, and we did. Wow. And they're going for the other one. What? Spitfire. Seven fighters in this area. That's completely insane. Did we lose any core units? We did, and probably the 109. And this is another potential victim. We can take out a few ourselves. They are nicely bunched up. Let's maybe send not this fighter. Needs to right. Stuka needed. Do we have any more fighters? No. Already fired. Wow, that's amazing. We did some damage, but That's an insane amount of enemy fighters. Most of the enemy troops left Tobruk though. So maybe we can do something. Useful. Like destroying this anti-air gun. No. Two attacks available, apparently. Take out the Matilda. Indestructible. Wow, that's... if you say so. Also cannot be destroyed. Well, making decent progress. Sort of. Keep this battle group here. Maybe send a 38T towards the brook. And what can we do here? Shoot at a, what is it? Wellington bomber. Destroy these infantry. And that's it. Yeah, as long as we don't move. We stay at supply 10. These guys are also running out of supplies. Supply is only 6. That's useful information. Then we will just wait here. Well, I'll actually start moving these troops towards the front line. Keep these guys here in order to secure this area. So, lost one BF-109 to this massive armada of RAF fighters. Also did some decent damage, but Spitfire Mark 14. That's a... This is a Mark 1. Wow, what? How can they field a Mark 14? Right. It is what it is. Let's end turn 2 and hope the supply fleet survives. And the enemy doesn't go for the Stuka, which is only escorted by a Italian CR-42 Falco. This may not be the best fighter in the world. Yeah, end of turn 2. Bomber heading home. And the attack has started near the mountain pass. Giant bomber inbound. Right, let's start near Solemn. What are we facing here? Bowfighter, bomber, Hurricane, almost destroyed. Other Hurricane. Can destroy this Blenheim, but let's focus on the Spitfire. Is there anti-air here? No. We can use the Stuka. Still not destroyed. Wow. Amazing. Gone. Can also destroy this Sterling. Actually in range. Wow, that's amazing. Let's kill this Hurricane. And check this area. Yeah, these guys are running out of supplies. but so are we. Wow. Artillery support. Can we destroy this Matilda? Surrendered. This is a Crusader. These guys are apparently extremely difficult to kill. The defenders of Tobruk. Gone. Right, need to get rid of this. Good. So we should be able to take Tobruk next turn. Can send the I think we had a overstrengthened Heinkel available. And I guess that is it for turn 3. Let's check the promotions. Right, quite a few promotions. HQ French. Aggressive. Attack Expert level 3. Aggressive and attack experts. HQ friends. And that's it for the promotions. And I guess for this turn. So counterattack happening here. British troops running out of supplies, but so are we. We are close to capturing Tobruk. And we are moving the supply ship to Bardia. That will take, well, 8 to 10 turns or something like that. Don't see any other possibility of getting supplies in this area. maybe after we capture Tobruk. There is a road leading all the way to Bardia, so that might give us some supplies. Or we can dock here. Right, not sure what to do, but that's something for the next episode. For now, I'll make a cut here. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.